presenters. So Jay has only text, needs to add image. Where is Jay? There? Gone out? So let him come then. Khushi as also slides content is good, well prepared. Image text combination also is there. Reading all the slides so that you need to improve and speak more. Some simple words are not pronounced correctly, so that you have to see that at least the routine regular words are pronounced correctly. Divya had good slides, well presented also with good enthusiasm. You presented well, tried to speak in between also. You are citing from UK essays, so avoid that. Study material sites, and that should be avoided. Application is still missing in all this. When you connect with another, then only we can see whether you applied properly or not. You answered questions also quite well. Dhruvika, only texts, needs to add images. Okay? Application is missing. Reading a lot on the slide, so try to make something oral. And answers can be still given in more detailed way rather than very brief and very short answers. Jai, yes. Only text, you need to add some images, appropriate images. Connect with something else, so that also makes whether you have understood the concept clearly or not. Because nowadays we know that you just give to AI and the PPT is ready. Within 2 minutes, your PPT is ready. You come here and you read everything. Nothing to be done. So it becomes a very easy game. So if you work on some image, something, try to connect, because that AI won't be able to do. Connecting with the real life situations will not be possible. So we have to go beyond what AI can do. As a human being, we have far better capabilities, but that we have to prove also. We have that we know, but we are not able to work on those capabilities. Reading a lot also, Jai. Question answer also needs to be improved. Okay? So far as speaking is concerned, is good. Among all the four, you are able to speak quite well. Okay? Your blogs. So Jai also has a very decent theme, a very academic, professional, color combination and other things are there. Fonts can be a little bit larger. Subtitles can be made bold so that they are visible. Hyperlinks can be given, or can be means it should be given. Like digital writing is always about using hyperlinks a lot. Otherwise, it is just like we write on a paper. There is not on paper you can't do hyperlinking. Digital writing is in that way a little bit different. Images, there are no images, no videos, no multimedia. That needs to be added. What is the context? That also is missing. This is a reply to the task given as a part of your study. So that all first paragraph is missing in this. This is Khushi Makwana's slide, blog, sorry. Color, a darker color instead of gray color. I think this is done only on mobile phone. Mobile. So mobile doesn't allow you to have more editing features. So you have to use either browser in mobile, not application. Application will not allow you to have larger fonts and other things. So all other things that you need to put, you have given here, the task is given by, but link is missing, and a proper paragraph should be given in the beginning. For further reading, that when YouTube. So instead of giving a link of a YouTube, you have to embed the video. Embedding video, linking video, two different things. Video is visible on the blog. That is called embedding the video. On many of the blogs that I have shared, You might have seen that you can watch video on the blog. That is called embedding the blog. You can go to YouTube, that is linking the blog. So don't link the blog, embed the video. Sorry, don't link the video, embed it from YouTube. And other web resources needs to be linked together. But this is still like when you write about Jude the Obscure novel, you can link the original novel to Project Gutenberg. Project Gutenberg, original novel is there. Then you say letter killeth, biblical reference, where is that? On which site? That can be linked with that. So that any difficult word, then what is the meaning? Dictionary also can be linked. Oxford Dictionary, Merriam-Webster Dictionary, that word can be linked. That is called linking, hyperlinking. Divya's blog font needs to be enlarged. Some more images and videos needs to be added. This marker is good. Blue color markers are given for paragraph, and that is good. References needs to be given according to MLS style. MLS style, that way you have to give that. Okay? And this is Dhruvika's blog. So first paragraph is written, I am student, and task is given by so and so. Link required, and still more detailing about the initial paragraph. You have to write there. Color, you have to make darker color instead of gray color. Larger font size needs to be improved. A bit larger one, you have to do that. Okay, let us move on now with this. Yes, you can start now.
So good afternoon, everyone. This is Bhumi Maida. Today I'm here with a presentation on class struggle in hard times. Personal information, table of content. Charles Dickens was born on 1812 and died on 1817. Was a British novelist, social critic, and journalist. He was one of the most influential writers of the Victorian era. Dickens is celebrated for his vivid storytelling, memorable characters, and strong social commentary. His famous works, we know that David Copperfield, Pickwick Papers, Oliver Twist, A Tale of Two Cities. Then Hard Times, first released as a serial titled Hard Times for This Time in Household Words, 1854, and later published as a book in the same year. This novel focuses on the criticize the negative effect of industrialization, especially how it dehumanized workers and destroy communities in 19th century England. Dickens highlight the struggle of the working class and the need for compassion and imagination in a world dominated by cold hard facts. Research question: how does Charles Dickens critique the socio-economic inequalities of Victorian England through the depiction of a class struggle in hard times? And hypothesis of my presentation is: in hard times, Charles Dickens critique Victorian socio-economic inequalities by highlighting the exploitation of the working class and normal bankruptcy of industrial capitalism. So first, the Gradgrind philosophy. So Thomas Gradgrind, a central character in the novel, and he believes that a fact is most important. He's a focus on the fact only. He don't believe that believe in individuality or emotion and feelings and imagination and all. His main focus on fact only. So yes, and Gradgrind's worldview is rooted in the belief that only facts are important, dismissing the value or of creativity, emotion, and individuality. His famous declaration, "Facts alone are wanted in life," reflects the mechanical and dehumanized approach of industrialists who prioritize utility and productivity over human experience. Gradgrind's philosophy represents the cold, mechanistic mindset of industrial capitalism. Dickens critiques this through the dehumanization of workers and the emotional destructions within a Gradgrind's own family, advocating for a balance between practicality and compassion. Then the circus as a symbol. Circus symbolize imagination, creativity, and community, standing in contrast to the rationalism and materialism of industrial society. The circus is often portrayed as a space where the ordinary rules of the world are suspended and the boundaries of reality and possibility are blurred. The circus, once central to cultural life, became less value as a result. However, it also acts as a symbol of resistance, offering an alternative worldview that celebrates creativity and human connections, changing the rigid utilitarian structure of industrial society. Now, the character dynamics. So, Sissy Jupe, the daughter of circus performer, and brings warmth, imagination, and emotional intelligence to the story. Despite her hardship, she maintains faith, kindness, and a strong sense of empathy. She acts as a foil to the cold, fact-driven worldview of Mr. Gradgrind. Her nurturing presence helped Louisa and others see the value of emotion and human connection. Then Stephen Blackpool, he was a worker. Stephen is a humble, hardworking factory laborer who embodies integrity and moral strength despite the harsh condition of industrial life. He faces injustice and suffering both from the factory system and his personal life also. But remains kind, patient, and honest. His refusal join a union not out of disloyalty, but because of his personal values, shows his independence of Thomas Gradgrind. Louisa is raised under her father's strict utilitarian philosophy, which values of facts and logic over emotions and imagination. As a result, she grows up emotionally repressed and struggle to express or understand her feelings. Now, industrialism and social hierarchy. Coketown is a symbol of industrial capitalism. So, Coketown represents the harsh realities of industrial capitalism, serving as a fictional setting that highlight its negative effect. The town is characterized by smoke and soot, which symbolize the pollution and dehumanization caused by industrial process. These conditions strip the town and its people of individuality and vitality. Then workers versus owners. So, in the novel, the workers, often referred to as the hand, are reduced to mere tools of production with little personal agency or recognition of their humanity. They endured long hours, poor condition, and low wages, representing the exploitations inherent in industrial capitalism. Bounderby, a factory owner and prominent character, embodies the hypocrisy and arrogance of the industrial elite. And his character exposes the disconnect between the wealthy industrialists and the realities faced by their employee, emphasizing how the elite often mask their exploitation with self-serving narratives. The resolution and implications. Imagination and faith. Dickens emphasized the importance of balancing imagination and reality. He believes that life should include creativity, compassion, and emotional connection alongside practical thinking. Critique of class structure. Dickens shows that both the wealthy and the working class suffer under the strict system of industrialism. The wealthy characters like a Bounderby, despite their power and wealth, are emotionally empty, arrogant, and disconnected from others. And the poor, the working class, live the misery, facing exploitation, poverty, and lack of opportunities. This Stephen Blackpool is the example of that, the working class person. And the critique of rational materialism. Industrialism's focus on a facts. Production and wealth does not satisfy deeper human needs like a love, kindness, and understanding. Dickens argues that people need imagination, faith, and emotional richness to lead meaningful lives. Without these, society becomes cold and dehumanized. In conclusion, Hard Times critique industrial capitalism's dehumanizing effect, highlighting the working class operation through Stephen Blackpool and the redemptive power of empathy through CC2. Its message remains relevant to modern issues of inequality and economic justice. Here are my references. And yes, thank you. If you have a question, then feel free to ask.
My question is, why is the theme of class struggle in Hard Times still relevant today?
Yes, this theme of class struggle is relevant today because of the social and economic inequality is still exists. Like workers or laborers face so many problems and harsh reality of condition. And exploitation and the lack of opportunities, while the owner or wealthy person hold a power and resources. The difference between this owner or the labor worker uh, uh, between in this Dickens time, highlighting the justice, fairness, and dignity in a modern society. And we all faced this type of problems and lack of opportunities in our time also.
So, my question is, what role does the circus play in addressing class struggle?
Yes, the role of circus play in the freedom, creativity, and humanity. Uh, in the this yes, and marginalize the working class people. So yes, thank you so much.